Hello and welcome to my channel. My channel name is Gemlook Designs. In today's video I have two tutorials on how to make curtains, and of course the first step is to make the hems, and that you do it by double folding 3 inches wide. That is the size of the bottom hem. After double folding the bottom hem, the next step is to sew close to the edges of that hem. Double fold the side hems, and you can use the standard measurement of 1 inch wide or 1.5 inches wide, depending with the size of your curtain. Fold on both sides of the curtain. Fold the top hem about 1 to 2 inches wide. The best thing about iron folding is that you get a very nice knife edge. So after you are done with attaching the curtain tape, that edge is normally very accurate. Attach the curtain tape, and we are using this kind of curtain tape, the eyelet curtain tape, and that's how you do it. You fold it in the inside, and then you stitch very close to the edge of the curtain and the curtain tape. When you're close to the edge, you cut about 1.5 inches. You leave that allowance for tucking in the inside also, and then you finish off your curtain. There are normally two types of curtain tape. We have this plain one, and then we have another second kind of curtain tape. This one that has already made eyelets. Actually, this is very easy to use because the positioning of the holes has already been made for you. So you just take this curtain tape the way you buy it, and then you attach it to the curtain, just as we did with the other type of curtain tape. So this is how you'll attach it, just that way. And then after that, it will be very easy because you'll just cut around this section that has holes. You can use the scissors to do so. You just mark that hole and then you cut it out. After you have finished cutting out, you'll just take the rings and fix them where this hole is. And this is how you do it. You just take the ring and then you fix it like this. You just fix it this way, and then you're good to go. This ring normally has a hook and a groove. So this is what we just do. As easy and as simple as that, and you have your curtains ready. Now back to the curtain that we were making. The next step is to mark the positions of the eyelets. The easiest and the fastest way to do so is to first fold the whole curtain into two, and then after that you bring the folded edge near the end of the curtain, but leaving an allowance of about 1.5 inches because the hole doesn't begin at the edge. It has some allowance, and then you really have to mark on both sides. And then after that, you just fold it again as many times as you want until you get the correct size or the required size of the distance between the one hole to the other. And then you mark those sections both on one side and the other side, just like that. So measure the distance between one ring to the other, and the standard should be between 7 to 9 inches. If you don't have an eyelet machine, you can just make the circle in the points that you had already made, and then use your scissors to cut out that circle and then fix your rings. I have a small eyelet machine which I bought at River Road, and the good thing about this machine, it has a tape, and you see it has also a small board where you place it so that you don't cut your working surface. On this board I have marked the center of the board so that it can help me to match between the center of the curtain eyelet and the center of that board when positioning my machine. And then you just roll round until you cut it, and it is as easy as that. You just match the center of the curtain and the center of that board, and then you just cut it, and it's as easy as that. The next step is to fix the rings. Just separate them into two, and then you fix the ring. I like first fixing on the right side of the curtain, and you begin with the one that is smaller, because there is one that has a smaller hole and the other one has a bigger hole, so that they can be fixed together, and it becomes very easy. You ensure that you tuck in all the raw edges in between the rings, and it gives a really nice and neat finish. For the shears, as usual, you also start with the bottom hem. 3 inches, 3 inches, you double fold. And then you follow the process just as we did with the curtain. The hem, the bottom hem, the side hems, 1 inch by 1 inch. Both of them on both sides. This is the kind of the curtain tape that we are going to attach. And what I like most about this curtain tape is that you can use it to pull the gathers so that your curtain or your shears will have some nice pleated or draping effects, some gathered effects that are really nice. Attach the curtain tape the same way we did with the others, and the best thing about this one is that it has some dotted lines which you can follow as you attach it, both on the upper side and on the lower side. Pull the gathers so that you can have the gathered effect on your shears. In order to fix the curtain on the curtain rails or on the curtain rod, you need to have the curtain hooks. And there are several types of curtain hooks, but these are the ones that I have for today. Maybe with time I'll show you the other types of curtain hooks that are available in the market. So you just fix these curtain hooks this way, and then with those hooks you will just put them in the curtain rails, and then your shears are good to go. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe to my channel and share with your friends.